Y'all better not make me get up off this couch.
All right, let's do this. Hello, everybody. My name is Brianna, and welcome back to CareFreeBri. So glad you could join me. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel, to share with your friend, your mom, your mama's mamas, all that. And of course, to like this video as well. Don't forget that I post a new blog post on my blog, CareFreeBriblog.com. Every Sunday. This last week's blog is called Challenge in Transition. So it kind of connects. Her butt is right in my face. Every day, just no consideration for Challenge in Transition. Also, make sure to follow me on all the social medias. I am on Twitter and Instagram. That information will be in the description below. And last but definitely not least, please be sure to visit my Patreon and PayPal accounts and, send me some cash blessings. I need that to keep the lights on for my brand. So with that, also with Patreon, you can get some very nice insights. I'm working on some really cool stuff. I want you guys to be able to have access to that. So go ahead and hit that up. As you can see, Audrey has joined us. She is ready to get the show started, and so am I. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do it. First, see how she just, yeah. Perfect temperature and everything. This is chamomile tea because I just need peace in my life right now. A lot's been going on. You've seen the news. All right, so first things first, as you can see, I am rocking my natural hair. These poofs, y'all, I know you see them. I know you admire them. I know you want these poofs. I know you do. I had to take down them braids, man. I love my braids so much, but when it's time for them to come out, it's time for them to come out. And I needed time for my hair to breathe, let my 4C shine. So here you go. You're welcome. I love my natural hair. But make no mistake, those braids will be back in soon. It is wintertime, it gets dry. So with the change in hair is gonna come a change in format. Like I said on the last video, I will link that below as well, and also at the end of this video. I started a new work from home job and I was transitioning. So I'm going to do this a little bit differently because I am home most of the day and there's not much change going on when it comes to things that get thrown my way, whether it be with commute or whatever. I'm gonna segment this into 3 different parts. The first part is gonna be, the first half of my week that I'm discussing with y'all. The middle part is gonna be the weekend, and the last part is going to be part 2 of my week. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out, see how that goes. Let's get it. So the first half of my week was, not gonna lie, pretty crappy. I'm still trying to get the hang of this job that, I'm really into. I'm trying to get the hang of just how things go, and then on top of that, dealing with, a whole bunch of slew of other stuff. So first half of the week that I'm discussing, which is like a Wednesday through Friday type of thing, it really kind of just knocked me the hell out. Yeah, y'all, a lot goes on, a lot's been going on with me, and I keep forgetting that in the midst of change, transition happens, and transition isn't guaranteed to be easy. Transition is tough, so I'm riding it out. It's gonna be okay. So I took that L, just really struggling in all different areas of my life, but the good thing is I was able to see my therapist. I talked it out with her, and every time I found myself in a bad place or a dark place or just doubting my abilities, something reassured me that I was tripping and I'm being too hard on myself, I haven't even been here a month. Of course, I'm not gonna get everything right. Of course, I'm gonna fall behind on some things, but at the end of the day, I'm still producing quality content, so that's what your girl does. So that's definitely a W for me. Now this weekend, I'm starting out with a W because there's just so many great things that happen. I partied twice, went out with my friends Friday night and Saturday night to costume parties. Of course, I brought it with my costumes, hella creative. Yes, costumes as in plural. The first night I was just like a big bar gold, just draped in gold, like ghetto fab queen gold, black girl queen gold, shades, I can't see you, get out of my way gold, Mariah Carey level gold, like that kind of stuff. And then the second night I was Mother Earth. I made my own crown out of like vines and like flowers and stuff like that, and then like I did some stuff with my boots. Again, check out my Instagram and Twitter to see these looks. I'm telling y'all, I turned it, and that's not, you know, to be cocky or whatever, that's just to be factual, just saying. Halloween is my time to shine. I love getting creative. I love using different things and going to Michael's and see what I can create or what I can make out of stuff. I'm kind of tired of this whole buy a $60 cheap costume thing from a store and be a generic whatever. If that's how you want to do Halloween, all power to you, because someone had to do it, you know what I'm saying? But like, I grew tired of that, and I want to be what I want to be. I don't feel like being a sexy bunny every year. I can still be sexy and have my costume. I can still be cute and do things up the way I wanted to, because no one's gonna do it like me. Better or worse, no one's gonna do it like me. The bad part about the weekend though was like Saturday, things got a little bit for me. I wasn't really feeling that well. I went out, I was kind of irritable. I just felt really kind of bad. Like, I wasn't in a lot of pain, but I just felt my energy just draining. You know how it is when you feel your battery just, it's gone. And that's how it was. So I did what I needed to do. I took care of myself. I left the party early, but I left my coat, like my coat, at my friend's house. So it's just been this big thing. I'm trying to get back my coat. It's gonna be okay though. Which leads me into the second half of this week, after the weekend and after recovering from all that stuff. I'm doing okay, kind of. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out in like 3 weeks. I'm still trying to transition. I'm still trying not to be hard on myself. I'm still trying not to freak out about everything. Trying to put my best foot forward every single day. And that is all I can ask of myself. And as time goes along, I pick up on things and I learn things. Whether it's with my job or myself or the people around me, I'm gonna be okay, and I'm gonna learn how to, you know, just manage things better. Also with this whole work from home thing, like, it's a whole new world with it, so I just need to give myself grace, and that's kind of what I've been doing this week, is giving myself grace. So even though things have been pretty confusing and up and down, like I'm good one second and the other I'm not, like as my L, that's, you know, what's going on. It's a good W for me to know that I'm still here, I'm still trying, I'm getting back up. That's my W, yeah. And that's why I will rule this week a W, because of Halloween, because I'm still getting back up, because of all those things I just said, so W. Okay, and now it is time for the big L and big W of the week. Let's get into it. The big L of the week literally hits home for me. I'm giving this to the city of Chicago. I am not giving this to Lori Lightfoot specifically, who is the mayor of Chicago, and I am not giving this to Rahm Emanuel, who is the previous mayor of Chicago. I'm giving this to the city of Chicago because the city of Chicago, for years, like as long as I knew this was a thing and before that, they have been screwing over teachers, CPS teachers, Chicago public school teachers. They've just been screwing them over, you know, with these deals. They're not getting fair wages. They're not getting the raises they want. They're not, you know, getting the supplies or necessary time needed to prepare for classes. Schools are being closed. Things are being redistricted. All these different things. Chicago's teachers union has been on strike all week long, and I'm so here for it. Stick it to the man, yes. And then aside from that, like, go get what you need, not just for you as a teacher, but for these kids. Some people might be like, well, the kids are out of school, how's that gonna help them, blah, blah, blah. People need to remember that when you want change, you have to disrupt something. And that means that you are going to be inconvenienced. You've already been inconvenienced, you know, you're not being paid fairly, you're not getting the things that you need as a teacher. And so it looks like something has to be upset, something has to be disrupted, and they can go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna be right here supporting them, you know. So at the city of Chicago, I truly love this place so much. It's always been my second home, and now it's my official current home, and I do love this place. But I have always hated the corruption here. I need for the teachers to keep fighting. I need for people to continue to support the teachers union. I need for people to continue to stay informed. So yeah, F that, and I stand by y'all. All right, now to get into the big W, or should I say W's of the week, that is going to Gabrielle Union and to Tracee Ellis Ross. Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. My favorite young, vibrant, black queen aunties. I love them so much. I love them, I love them. And yesterday, which was Tuesday the 29th, they celebrated their 47th birthday. So they were born the same day, the same year. They're legit birthday twins. And I just want to celebrate their greatness, their beauty. They are the embodiment of being dipped in cocoa butter and smothered in honey. They are, you know, just these amazing black queens who not only climbed their way up the ladder, but reached back and pulled some other sisters with them, and that's what we need. And so I just wanted to shout them out. It's not that I did anything extravagant or whatever. Well, actually, you know, Tracee Ellis Ross did launch her very successful, very inclusive hair care line, and Gabrielle Union did just post an incredibly cute picture of her and Kavya dressed up as cheerleaders from Bring It On, especially, you know, with her just not aging at all, like, in just looking the same and having this adorable baby, just being Clover and baby Clover, just amazing. So I guess I did just recently do some great things. Okay, last but not least, it is time for final thoughts. I think you guys know what I'm here to talk about. John Witherspoon passed away today, Wednesday, October 30th, 2019, and when I got the news, I did not want to believe it. This man was 77. He was still working. He was, you know, in talks to, of course, get back on with the Boondocks and stuff like that. We were all so excited. Black folks were so excited. And then he passes out of nowhere. I think that's what's so upsetting. It's no one knew he was sick or anything because he wasn't. So no one could really prepare for this. It wasn't like, you know, he was retired and in his late 80s, early 90s and lived a full life. Like, no, he still was planning to live more, but no one plans to wake up dead. Quite literally, no one plans to do that, you know? I just wanted to highlight him and send love and light to his family and to his fans. I took it hard. I cried just because that was everybody's pops. That was everybody's granddad. That was everybody's, you know, family member, everybody's OG. Just the roles that he's played in, like, all these great black films and the stuff that we consider to be black film excellence and just black excellence in general, because it's pops, duh, because it's granddad, duh. Let's read them aloud, shall we? According to Essence, John Witherspoon's acting credits include House Party, The Five Heartbeats, Boomerang, Bebe's Kids, The Meteor Man, Martin, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Friday, Vampire in Brooklyn, Living Single, The Wayans Brothers, Proud Family, Soul Plane, Boondocks, and more. Boom. Every time I hear his voice, you automatically know it's John Witherspoon, just such a distinct voice. To have the gift to just bring people laughter like that is such a blessing. I think it's a calling. He knew it was his calling. He nurtured people who were coming up behind him. He knew that was what he had to do. As black folks, how we cope with being black in America, in this world or whatever, like the stuff that we're subjected to, is humor, is comedy, is making fun of everything, you know? And he made fun of everything, including himself. And I can't thank him enough for that, for raising me as a child, as a watcher of all of these amazing shows and all of these amazing appearances and movies and stuff like that. And I'm sure he raised y'all too. So that was my family member. As far as I'm concerned, he was yours as well. I just want to say rest in peace to John Witherspoon, and he is officially the ancestors now. Ashe and amen. And that's my final thoughts. Before I go though, one last extra final thought. Remember, it's not just spooky season, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's me with my pink on here, had to rep for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we keep doing it. Remember to do your self-exams once a month. Fellas, this also goes for you. You are not exempt from getting breast cancer. Literally anybody can get it. And be supportive of the folks in your life or the folks that are around you who are battling this or in remission or, you know, they're back at it again. Just be there for them and be mindful of the things people are going through. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all. I am wishing you infinite freedom and perfect peace. This has been CareFreeBri. See you guys next week.